SP Solutions is predominantly a business advisory accounting firm. Whilst we do tax returns, they only represent 40% of our business. Our goal is to help our clients develop strong businesses and from those strong businesses develop a strong investment and wealth portfolio. My passion has always been property and business, and hence a lot of our services that we offer our clients are revolved around those two passions. My belief is that success starts with the right advice, and your success starts with the right advice. So we spend a lot of energy and effort and hundreds of hours a year making sure we are learning different strategies and laws and techniques that we can give our clients the best advice at any point in time, because we understand how crucial it is that our clients get the best advice.
Some of the tools and strategies that the workshops promote is knowing your numbers. So having a database that's up to date, so I know where does my profit stand.
As a small business, you don't have time because you do everything. But what the workshop taught me is that you don't have to do all the small stuff, even the big stuff. Let's put someone on to help you out and you go and work on the business, and the time that you spend working on your business will make you tenfold of what if you were just working in your business.
There was a very important growth initiative that I got out of the workshop, and that was to implement a system where my staff could manage the daily sales against their monthly budgets, and after doing that it increased the revenue growth by 40% in that particular year.
Another tool is knowing your numbers as far as quantities of the product you're selling. Myself as a bookkeeper, how many hours of service do I sell? So the workshops really emphasise on knowing your numbers, and every business owner should know their numbers.
If you are sick and tired of running around and doing everything and having no time and always being stressed and chasing money, having no systems in place, you'd be crazy not to do the workshop.
I think for us, the business focus program has allowed us to have a very structured model in how to continue to grow our business. It's a really nice step-by-step program, so we get SP involved at each stage of that process. So for us, it's a structured program that allows us to connect far more clearly with the goals of each of those stages. That's allowed us to accelerate that growth.
Before SP came along, I was just by myself, and I wanted to grow to a level where the business could run without me.
We've really enjoyed putting not only the directors through the Business Focus program, but key staff through the program. The importance of that has been tremendous. It's very hard to continually to grow and run the business when not every member on your key team understands your point of view. Having key staff go through that Business Focus program has allowed them to understand different parts of the challenges of running a business, looking at cash flow impacts, looking at cost of capital and so forth, and having them understand all of those elements, we've been able to grow the company in a far more cohesive team.
What drew me to it was, I guess, Rob's advice, on what to do and more importantly what not to do, and the mistakes not to make.
The difference between a budget and a profit plan is in the process. So traditionally, budgets have had a negative connotation. They usually mean about cutting costs and things along those lines. So what we've done is created a profit plan which takes the traditional model and basically turns it upside down. So what we do is we start with the end in mind. What is the desired goals or profit target that business owner wants their business to achieve? Our role through the planning process is about translating. So we take that profit plan that I spoke about and we try and translate that down into daily or weekly targets. And this really now is up to the business owner to take those things that we planned about and execute them. Because at the end of the day, a plan is just a piece of paper if it's not getting implemented. To help clients manage the plan, it's vital that they have a level of accountability. Now, our role as the accountants and business advisors is to hold them accountable to the plan that we created. This can be uncomfortable for business owners to be accountable to someone, because for so many years they've been their own boss and they haven't had to be accountable to anyone. But once they can get over this mindset, we find that the results can be quite great. We measure our client success and achievements through a quarterly or monthly review process, our business focus program. The first key of this is to know your numbers, because without knowing your numbers, it's very hard to measure what you've achieved. What we do then is we devise strategies to achieve the goals that we set out in the plan. Now, if the targets are not getting met, we then have to continue to come up with strategies that create activities. And what these activities are, they're projects. So we then give these projects to the right people and make sure that they're accountable to implementing those projects, and we give them a deadline. So the most important factor of continuous improvement is to measure the results of the strategies that we've created and implemented. We then assess the impact of these desired goals. And we do this using KPIs or key performance indicators. This entire process leads to continuous improvement. So first we begin by A, knowing our numbers, B, coming up with strategies, C, developing projects around those strategies, and then lastly, monitoring the results of these projects.
What SP Solutions have done for me is given myself and the company directional guidance. We know where we stand on a day-to-day basis, we know where we stand on a month-to-month basis, and we have systems and plans in place for the next 12, 24 months, which gives you confidence to grow the company and not look back, just look forward.
Never had anyone like SP before. They're more like a partner, a business partner, than an accounting firm. I meet with Rob now every 3 months. I don't have to wait 12 months to realise that I've made nothing. At any one time I can call up Rob with a question, legal, financial, growth strategy, and he actually answers it for me. And if Rob can't help me, Sebastian will call me back. And that's very important to me, is that I need to know now. I don't need to know in 3 days, I need it done now.
For us, it's been extremely important to have somebody like SP Solution be an external advisor to the business. Their level of interest and understanding of our business from day one has been tremendous. We really had no background in financial management. We were technical people, we knew what we had to do, so we could go ahead and do that. But for us, having somebody like SP involved, they were able to create an environment where we would be able to measure our performance at each step of the program and really understand if we had any issues, understand those issues early, what they were, and rectify them before they become a big problem. So part of the package from SP has been to create a complete financial management program for the company, including budgeting and financial performance analysis, and that's been tremendously advantageous.